I'm just going on here. Hey, everybody. I am going live in 2 places, so bear with me. Just going to pin the comment here. Hey, everyone. I'm on a little bit late, but that's okay. I planned on it because I really had a busy day. I was teaching my mastermind today, and I had a call with I had 2 calls today, and then I actually had 3. I had 3 calls today, so here I am. Hey there. I'm waving to you over here, and I'm going over here. I'm on Instagram, and I'm coming over here. And if I look, I'm trying not to put too much light on here. Okay. Hello, oh, I look too white. Hold on. Well, that's funny to say. It is really funny to say. I am on my laptop right now. Okay, can you see me? Can you hear me and see me? Hey, it's Trisha Kondo. I am an indigenous psychic and a spiritual mentor. I always come on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'm a little bit late, but I'm here. Hey there, everybody. Just waving to you here. So I really want to talk about this topic. It's a very interesting topic. Yes, it has been an interesting day. The new moon in Virgo is upon us, and I feel like it feels like a full moon to me. See, my hair is wavy, has never been wavy in my life. It's really strange. Really strange when you hit after 45 how things become weird. Hey there. So I help spiritual women own their gifts and rediscover their most authentic selves and create a safe space for them to connect to their guides. And also, I help them create premium programs to reach 6K. Not 6K, 6 figures. Yeah, I can do way more than that. So I'm right here and I'm over here. So you're probably gonna hear my dog. They're both driving me crazy today. Anyways, so, I had so many former students ask me this big question. The one that you see up here or down here, this big question is, how did you make 117,000 in 11 months? Every one of my former students has asked me that one question. How did you do it? If you don't know me, hey there, Shannon. If you don't know me, if you've been living under a rock, so yeah, I made that much money in 11 months. Okay. And so many of my students ask me that same question. How did you do it, Trisha? How did you do that? Like, what did you do differently than everybody else? And so I'm going to answer right now. Okay. So the thing is, I'm going to discuss 4 ways, I'm going to discuss 4 ways how I did that. Okay. Hey there, Kathy. I'm just looking here and I'm looking over there. Okay. So, hi, Tracy. How are you? And so the 4 ways in which I gave massive transformations, not just information. I gave them results. That is what I did. I gave them huge results, not just fluffy information where you passively watch these videos. Oh, good. And nothing happens, right? And then you go on to the next course and the next course and the next course. That's not what I do. Hey there, McFarlane. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. So I am well. Thank you. So I don't teach fluff. I don't teach filler information. I've never been like that. I think it's, if people like to do that, hey, all power to you. But hang on to the end because I really am going to talk about something really cool. But you got to hang on to the end. If you're not hanging on to the end, well. But I have something to say towards the end, okay? So you probably want to know how I did it, right? Well, the first way I can really say, hey there, Heather, the first way I can really say, okay, is I attracted my ideal client, my ideal student, by being consistent everywhere. It was extremely nerve-wracking when I started to, hi Yvonne, it was very nerve-wracking when I did this the first time because, I had my community watching me. I had all kinds, hey Carrie, I had so many people watching me. I was nervous. I was nervous what people are going to say. They're going to say it anyways, but that was the biggest thing. Hey there. Hey there. I'm looking both ways. I'm looking at my Facebook right now and I'm looking at my Instagram. So that's how I did it. Hey there, Franny. I was consistent. I was extremely consistent. In the beginning, I wasn't very consistent. I was all over the place. I'm sure you can relate to this. Okay. I was all over the place. I was nervous. I remember waiting to press on the live on my camera and then I would check it out. Then I would write up the script. It was so concise. And then I'd be waiting there. Okay. And then, hey there. And then I would do it again. And then I would delete the video. Then I would do it again, and then I would delete the video. That was in the beginning. So I was consistently inconsistent, okay? But what I did was I attracted my ideal person. I had to know what my ideal person was. Then I had to look at my messaging, okay? I had to look at all of that. The second way that my people got real transformations and not fluffy information is I had to have a nude, not a nude, that came out wrong, not nude. I had to have, I tried to put two words together. That's why I had to have a new leads process. I had to have a process or I had to generate new leads. I wasn't nude. That just came out wrong. Yeah, I shouldn't do lives at 10 o'clock at night. I developed a proven system. Hey Julie, I developed a proven system. I did. To gather new leads into my funnel, into my email. When I started, I had 600 people. That stayed there for about 2 years. My email system, I had 600 people and I barely emailed them. But I had developed a system where I had new leads coming in and I have up to 14,000 people on my email list. Yeah, I know some people out there have 60, 100,000. That's fine. All the power to you, okay? So I did mainly organic traffic and I did paid, okay? So the third way that I did this, and I got big transformations for my students, okay? The third way is I showed up. I showed up like I knew what I was talking about, and I did. I had gone through all of the process. I had all of the information. I taught this for, yeah, that's a lot. I taught this for a long time. And I thought, I'm no expert, I'm no authority. Yes, I was. I wasn't owning it. That was going on. So I had to show up as the only person out there that knew her shit. I know Facebook is probably going to bleep me for that, but I had to show up as an authority. I had to show up as I knew my stuff, and I did. And I had to really position my brand as unique. Because in the beginning, I wasn't positioning myself as a unique person. I was blending in with everybody. I was blending in. You didn't even know I was indigenous. Didn't have a clue. I didn't have any dream catchers. I didn't have any drums. I didn't have any of that. That is the truth. In hindsight, I was like, oh, when somebody pointed that out to me, how come you're not showing any of this? How come you're not talking about yourself? I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. So this is what I did. I started positioning myself as who I am today. That was nerve-wracking. That was nerve-wracking. I was uncomfortable and I didn't want people to see that. I honestly didn't want to see. So I gave my students the transformations, but I had to go through it all. Okay. And so I started branding myself. And then I taught all of what I'm talking about right now, my exact system, and I'm teaching it to my students right now. I am teaching this to my students right now. Why am I talking about this? This is how I made $117,000 in 11 months. Okay. Did I say 4 ways? I did say 4 ways. Did I say 4 ways? Yes. So the last one is I had a consistent system, or I had a consistent system where I was doing the same thing all the time. And I chose one type of way to communicate through this all. I became very good at Facebook. I chose one system. And I became consistent. But there was a certain way that I did it. I stayed consistent. I was beating my drum a certain way. I was writing a certain way. Hey there. I was doing things to make me very stand out. I was standing out. People were coming to me. And I was like, oh. And then I started teaching this to my students. All of my students. And now I have my students. One of my students she just signed up 3 weeks ago. She made 16,000 in 3 weeks. Get that through your like 16 grand in 3 weeks. 16 grand in 6 weeks. Excuse me, in 3 weeks. Just three. Just following my exact system. Okay. So, thing I want to show you, if I can share my screen. Just give me a second. Let's see if I can share my screen. Share screen. Share screen. Window. Entire screen. Share. Okay. So does everybody see my screen? I'm going to come over here. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Of course, it's right here. Does everybody see my screen? I know you're not going to be able to see my screen. Does everybody see my screen? Right, let me go here. So here, I'm showing you. Everybody see my screen? Maybe this one. Okay, let me go back. You probably don't see my screen, okay? So this is one of my students, okay? I'm just gonna present. She has 119 people in her Facebook group because she just restarted her ads, okay? And she booked breakthrough calls, and this was her first one. She was so happy. And she had a second one. Okay, she's promoting her soul readings. So this is another one. She has nearly 5,000 in her Facebook group. She booked breakthrough calls, like one after the other, one after the other. And she's enrolling new students into her mastermind. So she just booked a client for a 5-month mastermind. She had 5,000 in sales, and it's only September 3rd. And I told her she could do it. And then she had another person sign up for another thing of hers. And so she landed another mastermind student just a day after. And she said, I wouldn't have been possible without you. I was too much in my head. And I didn't even let myself scale beyond the one-on-one. So she was doing one-on-ones for a long time. Okay. Now she has 2 people in the mastermind. So this is another student of mine. She's known as a community card reader. Okay. I don't know if I could switch this around. No, I can't. Anyways, I'll just tell you this. Okay. And so Crystal is my other student. And she said, it was awesome just to find you as a mentor. Okay. And so this is pretty much it. And these are the stats that she gave me. My student, she says, I just want to give you an update. She had 5 90-minute one-on-one intensive booked for this month, $464.95 in cash. One 8-week one-to-one clients. She had over 2,000 in sales. 2 mastermind clients. She made $14,000 in sales, equaling about 16,000, almost 17 grand. And that's her highest sales month ever. And it's only September 7th. She's only been with me for 3 weeks. Okay. Only 3 weeks. I'm just going to remove that. Okay. Only 3 weeks. These are the transformations that my students are going through. I do not teach fluff. I don't just teach information. I teach you a lot of things that I mentioned before. Okay? You're just not going to sit behind some videos and print off PDFs. You're actually going to get me to work with you. And I'll show you exactly what I did, my exact system, my processes, everything. So if you're interested, does anybody have any questions before I go? I know you guys can't see this, but do you have any questions? Does anybody have any questions here? And I do this all the indigenous way. I do. There's a lot of healing that happens. There's a lot of mindset work. There's a lot of great things that I do. And I'm going to teach you exactly what I do. You're going to get my exact system, the proven process, everything. So if you're interested, does anybody have any comments or questions right now? Because this is the biggest question I get. Just waiting. Schedule a free breakthrough call here. I put my link here. Just give me a second. Does anybody have any comments or questions here? So if you would like to schedule a free breakthrough call, and we can come up with a plan. Maybe you're having trouble with all of these things that I mentioned in the beginning. Maybe you don't know even how to message yourself. You don't know how to position yourself. You don't know how to talk to your people. Maybe you don't have people coming in. Maybe there's something wrong. Maybe I wouldn't say wrong. Maybe there's something off. Okay. So you can schedule a free breakthrough call here, and I would love to talk to you. Okay. If you would love to talk to me, I would love to talk to you. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Okay. And I always come back and check the comments. So let me know. Everybody's kind of quiet tonight. I know I'm on a little bit late. It's like 10:10. Okay, there's nobody talking. Either you're shocked or you're like, how do I do this? You're probably wondering, how do I do this? So if you want to know how I did this, we would have to talk. I need to know if you're a good fit, and we would take it from there. It is 6 months to work with me. And hey there, Rachel. And I just had a student sign up in 3 weeks. Bang, out the gate. Almost 17,000 in 3 weeks. Isn't that amazing? Wouldn't you want the same results? Not some fluffy information. We're just going to sit back and watch videos. You can watch Netflix. Okay, so there's no comments. Do you have any comments here? Any questions? I'm going to put my link here if you want to schedule a free breakthrough call. I would love to talk to you. I'm just going to wait. Sometimes my internet's a little slow on this side. It's been really slow all day. Just give me a second. Okay, here we go. I was squinting here because usually I have to take on my glasses and I'm nearsighted. Okay, there's no comments or questions. Well, I'm going to go, everyone, but I wish you a great night. And I'm going to go have a smoothie. I'm going to have a chocolate smoothie. That's what I usually have because I can't have real chocolate. Well, I kind of have real chocolate, but it's in the form of a protein shake. So I'll take that anytime. I'll take that anytime, you know. All right, everyone, I'm going to go. If you would like to talk to me, there is the link. Yeah, it is yummy. It is yummy. Can't wait. All right, guys, I'm going to go, but I wish you all a great night, and I can't wait to talk to you. Namaste.